we've decided, we think Eric is positive for a lot of things, COVID being one of them. So we decided to do an on Zoom call.
That's right. I was in Arizona with my family, so we wanted to play it safe. We miss each other.
Go ahead.
We miss each other, right?
Yeah, we miss each other. Here at the BNN, Eric's mom told them to be nicer to each other, so he had to say that he misses me.
That's true. She said that our banter is good, but we should focus more on the value and just not attacking each other nonstop.
This just in, Eric's mom thinks we attack each other too much. Those of you at home, weigh in on your thoughts. Do you think we attack each other too much, or do you think that it's just standard behavior for millennials?
Exactly. And I know my mom will be watching this as well. So Mom, we are going to try a little bit harder to provide value and not just resort to insults.
She's coming in after this. We're actually going to go over the buyer's consult. We're going to help her get a song.
She's working with you now?
She is. She already told you in the comments. If you look at your own comments, you would notice that.
That's great. So we got a special guest today. This is our first ever BNN podcast style. This guy is a content creator. He's a real estate agent. He's from Canada. He's a international field reporter. So you paying attention, Ben?
I am.
Okay.
I'm listening to you. So, I'm looking at the notes that you don't
have.
All
right, let's bring him in. Matt Lionetti.
Lionetti, ladies and gentlemen. There he is.
There we go.
Hello.
Matt, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm very well. How are you?
We're good.
We're doing good.
It's good to not be in the studio, not sitting on top of each other for once. I have my own space here.
Kind of miss it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that's good. You're self-isolating, eh?
We both really enjoy and we appreciate your work, and we think that it'd be really cool to hear some of these things just from, we have a couple questions for you that I think other people are curious about too, because we see this, this rock star who puts together these videos, and he's now part of the agency, doing big things. We're like, what's your deal? Who is this guy? How do we know more about him? Here's, we have a little bit of, list of questions. Some of them are awesome. Some of them are really awesome. And I think it's important for those at home to kind of get to know Lionetti,
All right. Well, for starters, it's Lionetti.
Oh, is it really? You're just correcting us now after calling you Lionetti for the last 3 months.
I love it.
This just in, it's Lionetti, not Lionetti. It's only been 6 episodes of him on to figure that out.
It's breaking news. That's a BNN special right there.
We need to have
exactly. So Matt, just so you know, we introduced you a little bit beforehand in our banter, and we were just saying that you're a agent out in Canada. You've done some field reporting for us. You do content creation. So for the people at home that don't know you, which is probably a decent amount, I would say, right? I mean, not everybody knows you. Why don't you just tell us kind of who you are and why you're talking to us?
Yeah. So I'm Matt Lionetti, and I like to party. And
nice.
Sorry, my buyer's agent is here too. So that's my buyer's agent.
What's your buyer's agent's name?
His name's Bowie. So yeah,
right.
I don't want to be fucking around going to all these places, so I'll let him do it. So I'm Matt. I like you said, I create kind of out there content. It's offensive to some, not so offensive to others. And I just wanted to do things differently. I started doing these videos about just over a year ago. I was getting super drained of seeing the exact same thing over and over again. And then I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to start being exactly who I actually am. I'm not going to filter myself anymore. And then it's kind of led to me being on the biggest real estate show of all time. So
yeah, that's right. The only real estate show that exists. So there's not much competition, thankfully. So
that's actual news.
So you do parody videos, you do Instagram skits, you do music videos, you sing over your listings and stuff. So how did that idea come into place? Like, why did you start like singing for listings? Did you have a music background, or how did that even happen?
Yeah. So before real estate, I was a touring musician. So I was a guitarist. I was hired to play just with different artists and stuff. So when I got into real estate, I just kind of left all that behind. I thought I had to be like a certain thing. So I had to wear suits and be super serious all the time. And then, yeah, like I said, I just kind of went my own way. And then I started bringing my music background back into things. And people seem to like it with my, my voice is mediocre at best. I get a lot of very nice compliments, but it's just because I'm a realtor and singing.
Right. What's great about creating real estate content is the bar is so low already.
Yeah.
For pretty much everything that you're the best singer in real estate.
I'm likely I'm top 5 for sure.
In the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man rules, as my dad would always say.
Matt, there may be actually an awards episode, and you might be up for best supporting voice.
Yes, best voice, best skits, best marketing.
Yeah,
I think you're in a league of your own now.
I'd be honored.
Yeah, there will be.
I appreciate it.
They're world choice awards essentially, because we're international with you.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
So you started doing these videos. How long were you a real estate agent before you were doing these videos? Were you having success before them, and then started to do them because you wanted more success, or like how did that come to be?
It was decent. I started real estate on teams.
Mm-hmm.
When you're on a team, there's only so much you can really do because it's their brand. And that's, understandable. They don't want me doing whatever the hell I'm doing now. So once I left and went out on my own, it just all started. I don't know if you guys have seen, it was the first video I ever did. It was the shut the front door video, I call it.
I think we saw that.
It's like I keep almost swearing. So I'd be like,
right.
If you don't like it, you could, and then I'd cut and like shut the front door and all that shit. So I did that for like a listing. It was a really bad listing I had. And I was like, I need to market this some way. So I just kind of threw that together in like half an hour. My wife filmed it on my phone. There was no production or anything like that. And then that house sold in like 12 hours.
And
you think it was because of the video?
Well, I had 3 offers and 2 offers came from the video because
Wow.
they called me and said, hey, we saw your video.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it was pretty sweet. So I was like, okay, there's something to this. This is cool. And then it was just kind of blew up, and then different pages took it over and all that stuff. But yeah, it was fine. My career was fine. I just kind of like was doing deals on teams and stuff. And then since the videos, it's definitely picked up. I mean, I get a lot of people reaching out now just saying like, listen, we feel like, we can just talk to you. You're not going to be all salesy to us, and you're going to give us like a real opinion. You're not going to beat around the bush or just tell us a bunch of bullshit that we want to hear. So that's the kind of, I guess, brand I'm created now that for some, like I said, they don't like the swearing and stuff like that. And then for others, they just totally relate to it and they just see it as super real in, an industry of a lot of bullshit.
Well, right. That also kind of tails into the next question that I think we both had was, how is your business? And, you post a lot of the videos that are funny and this and that, but do you have a pretty steady flow of business that you do, like with listings and stuff like that? Because a lot of it's funny, but is there there's more funny than there is real estate stuff?
Yeah.
On your page.
On the page. Yeah. This year's been pretty good. I mean, it's like a 6 month, like I'm starting to see a lot of leads come in. Like I'm going on a lot of appointments now for what I did like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, my 2021 is really like picking up to be by far my best year. And those are from like, most of it comes from like the listing videos. So like the songs, I did like the Scream parody for Halloween, stuff like that. So yeah, like the listing videos that I do, people see that and then they want a video of their own. They call it like a souvenir of their old house. And that's kind of
cool.
So
instead of like giving them a brochure or I don't know, like
fridge magnet.
Yeah, exactly. You give them a listing video. That's great. Or a music video.
Yeah. So
it's
pretty cool.
You know what? So, hey, I got an idea, Lionetti, but I'll tell you later because it will take away from this, but it'll be something cool to do for your clients. But back to this whole thing. This question I keep looking at this question. I have my notes printed that Eric wrote. So when you get to 10,000 followers, what are your plans?
Fucking
I didn't write that question. That's a terrible question.
nothing.
You
I
did.
do want.
You read that.
I want the K in my. I want that K,
Mhm.
and I want the swipe up option. But I'm not doing the whole thank you so much. And like this has been such a great journey.
I think you need a video on that. That would actually be a really great video.
A fake thank you video.
I would do. I'll do like a mock Oscar speech.
Award ceremony. Yeah, it's your acceptance speech.
Yeah.
People that thank their followers or thank their audience for gaining what's that?
You said thank. You don't say thank like normal people. You say thank.
People who thank their followers every 1,000, acting like that's some big accomplishment is super cringe in my opinion.
Dude, it's so cringe.
That might be a good for cringe of the week next week.
Yeah, actually, that's good. So how has your following exploded from these? And has it been other pages reposting you? Is it people discovering you? Are you doing any other engagement hacks or what's going on? Or is it all because of me? Is it all because you paid me an exorbitant amount of money to promote you?
Yeah. For those that don't know, I paid Eric, what is it?
Thousands?
30 or 40,000. Yeah. 30 or 40 grand, I think.
Exactly.
To do that. So obviously like being posted on The Broke Agent was huge help.
What a self-serving question that was.
Matt, don't let it go to his head any more than it has. Just stop talking about
that. I got my three main, I would say, where I got a ton of followers is I've been reposted on Broke Agent. I've been reposted on Actually Agents, and then I've been reposted on Ryan Serhant. So those are my three.
Well, now you
kind of really. And the agency now,
we're supposed to plug them, remember? Because then if we plug them, they might restory this.
Exactly.
Because we all need to get to 10K, Matt. This is not just you. This is a group effort here. We all want.
I'm about 1,500 out. My goal was to do it by the end of this year. In January, I set a goal. I had like 1,000 followers. I set a goal to get to 10,000.
I think 10,000 in 1 year. That's good. Ben, what are you at? What are you at, Ben? 3,000? You still have
not even
3,000? Yeah.
No.
Your content just doesn't seem to be resonating with people.
Right. I actually just work on the content for people that are local to me so my business can boom and not so I can feel better when I sleep at night like you.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You guys are actually creating content for your real estate business. Like, Matt, you're doing this all to improve your real estate brand, right? I'm creating content to get away from real estate. I'm doing the exact opposite. It's a reverse content strategy, which is completely insane. Like, is your plan to just continue creating content and become the best realtor you can? Like, is that like in 20 years, do you want to be like a top Canadian agent? Is that the goal? Which is completely fine.
I mean, I just did the first couple of videos as a joke. I didn't know there was any I didn't think there was anything really to it or it would catch on or anything. But now I have like a lot of different goals. It's all real estate based, but I mean, I'm coming out with my brokerage. We're doing a web series for YouTube and stuff like that. And so I'm kind of like a host of a YouTube show that I've created. So we're going to do that for different platforms. So
that's awesome.
I mean, just want to kind of see where it leads. I mean, what I would love to be, Jordan Cohen. Jordan Cohen's like rock star. He's like the sickest, and he's like the nicest person ever. And he's like a monster agent. So
do you know him? Have you met him?
No, I've never met him. I mean, I've
he seems nice on Instagram DMs.
He's super nice on Instagram DMs.
Yeah, he is nice. Ben, you've never talked to him. You didn't even know who we're talking about.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, he's like, he's real estate royalty.
It sounds like you love the guy.
I'm super inspired by that. So like Mauricio from the agency, Jordan Cohen, Ryan Serhant, I'm super inspired by, those huge, massive agents. And I'm also inspired by what I hate to give you compliments, but the Broke Agent and what you're doing and just kind of mixing that together and see where it leads. I really like the contrast of my kind of weird humor and then like luxury real estate. I think there's something to that. So yeah, I'm just exploring my options right now.
I'm looking through my notes here. I don't see any plugs for BNN, or actually for the broke agent, but that's 2 so far. So if we could stick to the script and get away from him, that would be great. No more.
BNN, I will say before, BNN is really good.
Wait.
I was just messing around. You can totally plug this idiot as much as you want.
No, I know, but compliments, like, if it's a bunch of bullshit, it's a bunch of bullshit. I won't say anything, or I'll tell you it's shit. It's really good, and it's getting like super good now. Like at first, I thought it was like, you're finding your,
Right.
finding your like lane or whatever, and it was like, I don't know, it was good, but now it's like you've really like got into your kind of on-screen character, and the chemistry is really good. So
right.
I actually enjoy watching it.
Well, you've been the best part of the show is your little field report breaks. Everybody loves that.
That actually was in the script. He had to tell you that you were amazing right there. That was perfect.
Exactly.
But to be honest, Matt, this is kind of a fun fact that I don't think anyone knows at home. Eric and I never met till the first episode when we filmed it.
Oh, really? I thought you guys were like...
That was the first time we ever saw each other face to face, was the first episode.
Yep.
I thought you were college buddies.
No. Ben actually did an agent spotlight, believe it or not.
Yeah, once upon a time.
Yeah, back in February. And then we just, we kept messaging through that and had a couple phone conversations about doing some like funny YouTube skits because I thought he was like funny in his videos and good on camera.
Wait, what was that? Say that again? Okay. Just checking there.
You know what? You keep talking a lot. I'm going to get this fucking dream catcher out of the way here. I forgot I still had this thing up and it looks absolutely horrible. So just ask another question.
Hey, I let my dog out.
Just so you know, Matt, Eric sells dream catchers on the broke website on the BA to make all your real estate dreams come true. That's his whole motto. But,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, sweet.
I have a question. Real quick. So since you've joined the agency, there's been a large influx in leather jacket posts. Does it have any correlation?
I just want to be like a badass. Like the agency in my eyes is like the best brokerage ever. And I'm super honored to be a part of it. So I just want to try and be like as badass as possible. And like, hopefully, they'll like call me and tell me I'm badass and compliment me. And stuff.
How did that come to be? Did you reach out to them or did they come across your videos or how did you...
His videos, the managing partner, Peter Peter Torkin, he's a huge realtor here. He does a ton of like ultra luxury. He reached out and I obviously knew who the brand was. I mean, they had just come to Toronto because they're, heavily based where you guys are.
Yeah.
So I knew, a lot about it, especially from they're all over $1 million listing and that stuff. So I knew him when he reached out. I was already following him because he's such a great agent around here. So I was kind of like taken aback that he even wanted to talk to me. And then it kind of went. We talked back and forth, and the rest is history.
That's super.
And are they giving you free reign with your content? Like you could post whatever you want, curse, or have they said that you require some restrictions or you can't curse as much or something?
They're awesome. I mean, he loves the videos. He loves the creative because their whole brand is kind of being like the rebels of the industry, and that's like their brand. So I think I was a good fit for it. And I mean, I don't sometimes in my videos, like I just swear because I swear a lot. But I don't go out of my way to swear.
Right.
It just happens. People think I'm just like swearing to swear, which sometimes maybe I am, but as I'm talking, I just swear a lot. So, I mean, I don't know. And then I just keep it in because I think if you bleep fuck, like everyone knows you're saying fuck. So Who cares?
A well-timed bleep sounds good sometimes though. Like if you're filming a video and it's just like one bleep out of nowhere, sometimes that's good. But if you have like multiple curse words throughout the video, it's better to not bleep all of them or bleep any of them.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Matt.
True.
Kill, marry, fuck. Me, Eric, and Rosie O'Donnell. Go.
We'll cut that. Wait, what a ridiculous question. Nothing to do with real estate. Two guys on the screen right here, and Rosie O'Donnell, an irrelevant celebrity.
Thanks for ruining my question, Eric. That was actually a great question. Caught him off guard. Thanks for ruining.
You're right.
Surprised.
You're right. Sorry.
Off guard. I don't have to answer that. I'm gonna have.
No. You should just. I mean, just say. I guess say.
No. You don't have to answer that because Eric thinks it's irrelevant.
Just Rosie O'Donnell.
I have a question about real estate now that we're back on the topic, Eric.
Okay, my favorite topic.
Excuse me, where was I? You threw off my flow.
Sorry.
So how do you come up with your content though, Matt? Like, does it all come by case with the videos? Like when you do, like if you have a new listing and you're like, okay, so you walk through it, then you're like, oh, this would be perfect. This song is like perfect for what we're doing here. Is that how it works?
Or do you just kind of scroll through like the broke agent content through my feed and then kind of like lock in one of those and do a skit?
Yeah, everything you post, I just screenshot.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. So what I do is as ideas come, I have like a big notes thing in my phone. I just write down ideas there, and then I have a separate file of just like one-liners or whatever that I think is funny. And then a lot of the times like there'll just be like an address, like a street name. It's just like, oh, that works so good with that song or whatever. So I'll do that. I'm trying to steer away from parody songs for listings. Apparently there's some gray areas there at the copywriting, and it cannot end well. So as long as I do it for like fair use and just for like comments and likes, I can parody whatever I want. But as soon as I actually like make money off something, it apparently can be a bit of an issue. So
Cool.
Hopefully AC/DC doesn't come after me.
What
is that high-pitched squeaking sound?
It's Bowie's favorite.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He's on.
That's fine.
He's online.
It's actually the gerbil under Eric's desk. Don't listen to him. Eric does all sorts. Eric lives in LA, Matt. Don't listen to him. He does weird stuff all the time. He's got all sorts of hobbies and habits that you don't want to know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Where in LA? Are you near the Oppenheim group? Oppenheim?
I think their office is in Beverly Hills. I'm near the Brentwood agency group. Fun fact, I actually got a offer from the agency once back in the day and chose a different brokerage. I like the agency though, but that's because I wanted. Yeah, it's because, well, I mean, not really an offer. They just
don't listen.
Me as an agent.
There was a place in the same building. It was called Casting Couch, and he was actually offered. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He turned it down because he said it's too close to the agency. That's what he said.
No, the agency's great. I wanted more training, I guess. So this is like 5 years ago, kind of when I was a newer agent, and I just figured I needed to be a part of a brokerage that would kind of like walk me through the deals more. And the agency seemed like they weren't really about that, which is completely fine.
Yeah, I started at Keller Williams.
Which is why he doesn't mean now, because he just decided.
I think my life would be a lot different if I would have just gone with the agency. No, I love my brokerage now.
Oh, that's good. What was I gonna say? So Matt, when you post stuff, what's the probability of something like this making it to the agency's story or feed, so we can all get these followers we're after with that K?
Okay, I can. I'll definitely put in a good word.
I think that'd be cool because it kind of goes into my next question, Eric. I actually did write questions. What's the chance of seeing more of a Lionetti role being permanent on the BNN?
I'm down. I'm always down. Like I said, I love you guys, so I'm down to make it a real deal thing. I mean, I'll send over my, what I need, my salary. Nothing.
Your demands.
100K.
Right.
Okay. We all have our demands. Not saying we get our demands, but Eric's list of things he's wanted for this show are pretty extensive, and none of them have come through, except that Dreamcatcher. That was actually one of his first requests. He took it out of the meeting has been upgraded by the host. Oh, it has unlimited minutes. Now we can talk about Eric for another
guys. Jeez, I feel like I'm on my Sony Ericsson back in 2005. I got unlimited call minutes now.
Have other agents are you starting to get like recognized in Canada at showings and stuff? Do they like see you and be like, oh, you're the guy that does the song parody videos? And do they like scoff at you, or do they worship you? What's your like dynamic with other agents?
Yeah, I've been recognized a couple times at showings, and not as much because we wear masks everywhere now. So I just
right.
But like I've been recognized. I think in the last like 2 months, maybe 2 or 3 times at showings, and they're like, "Oh, I thought it was you. I heard your voice." And then like they usually ask my clients, like, "Have you seen his videos?" And they're like, "Yeah." Like, kind of how this all happened.
Right.
So yeah, it's kind of weird, but and then I have agents that, probably actually I thought I was going to get way more hate than I do. I don't really get much hate, which is very nice.
Yeah, I mean, you have a likable personality. The videos I don't think are offensive. I mean, if people get offended by curse words, I mean, you're working in real estate. Like you're going to hear those every single day, and if you're not hearing them, you're at least thinking them. So
yeah,
What's that?
It's hard to get mad at Lionetti. It's hard to get mad at you. You're so likable, so not like Eric.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I get mad at him all the time. Look at that face.
Yeah, my face does look super punchable right now. I have this light shining on it. My eyes are slightly lopsided right now.
Put the dream catcher.
I do not like the way I look right now. We're gonna have to throw it.
Well, I have a question for both of you because I need to know because you're always sitting. Who's taller?
Right. I'm 6'3".
I'm 6'5".
Ben is like, I don't know, what, 5'10", possibly 5'11".
No,
are you 5'10"?
6'1". Eric's 6'3". You wouldn't think it by
perfect physical specimen. I'm 6'3", 185.
Bow-legged.
Yeah, I am kind of bow-legged.
I'm back. Dude, he stands a solid 6'1". I'm 6'1" normally because I'm vertical. He's a little bit more arched, So we look
I'm
like
arched because I'm arched because I have to go down when I talk to you to even hear what you're saying. That's the only reason I'm arched. If I'm standing around other tall people, I'm completely straight up.
People like a soft voice, okay? People like a soft voice. They don't like you. They don't like someone arching over them like that with their bow legs. It's not comfortable.
You're arching over us right now. I wish you were sitting down. This is like a position of authority for you.
Okay, there. You want it like that?
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
We're not even allowed to go in our office here. Are you guys allowed to go in the office in Canada?
We are, but we're not. Like, we're all working from home.
Right.
But yeah, in places we can go, but we're not like, I mean, our cases are bad, but not like crazy. I think we have I actually I don't know.
Are you about to just throw out a number?
Yeah, I was gonna just.
I think we got I don't know, 8,000 cases a day or something like that.
Yeah, I don't actually know, but yeah, it's a weird year, man. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, so I have a question actually. So up there, I mean, we can't even in LA, you're not even allowed to walk now. So open houses aren't even a thing. But are you guys allowed to do anything for your how do you show properties? Is there any open houses? What are the rules for you guys in Canada?
We have my dog just destroying his toy. We can't do open houses. We have to do masks. We have to do masks everywhere we go. When we're showing, we can only have normally 3 people at a time to show properties, us and the 2 clients or whatever. They can't bring all their family. And that's kind of it. We had open houses. They came back. It all went to shit in April.
Right.
And then I think in July it all came back and we were allowed to do open houses. But I mean, no one was really going to open houses because it was still so fresh. And then they just took it. Our cases have been going up, especially I'm in Toronto, Ontario. So in Ontario, we have I think some of the highest cases in Canada. So they've been going up to 1,000 a day. Again, I don't know, 1,000 to 1,500, I think.
Right, of course.
So
well, yeah, because here in LA, they literally just told us that we're not even allowed to walk outside if it's not appropriate or if it's not important. So
you're not allowed to walk outside. You have to wear a mask in your car.
Yeah, no, they literally said with a mask or no mask, don't walk outside. That's an actual thing they said.
I don't understand. Oh, here's my buyer's agent.
I don't know.
Why can't you walk outside though?
I don't ask.
I thought for sure you guys were gonna be good. I don't know.
Like Ben and I specifically?
No, just like
Look at us now. We're on a Zoom chat. We can't even sit next to each other.
Based off your physical stats, I thought you'd be fine.
Yeah.
just like LA in general. Like I thought, I don't know.
Yeah, we thought so too. I mean, but it turns out to be the worst out of anywhere in pretty much the world. So, hence we are here now on a Zoom call with you. But
yeah, that's crazy. Like,
I want to hear more about this. Can we transition away from the COVID policies in our specific locations and get back to something?
Look at that word. It declines your views.
Please.
What's that?
Please.
Yeah, it does. If we say anything about COVID in a video or in a description, the algorithm completely shuts it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's our excuse for a video we posted last week that got no views, and we think it's because of the algorithm suppressing it because of it saying COVID in it. Because our title is like how COVID's affecting the market.
And the ones before and after got twice as many views.
Right,
was that the one with me in it? Was that?
I don't know if it was you in it. It was a Ben market update video, so that's also probably why it did really bad.
No. If you saw the stats for the people, I did the polls on the story, and it said who's more, like, which days you like more, and we far surpassed your Tuesday Tech Tip Tuesdays. I think it was like 3-1.
Yeah, you voted from 5 of your ghost accounts.
There was 150 votes for Wednesday, and there was 50 for you.
Whatever.
I can't make that many accounts. Can't do it.
So, Matt, I got another question on content creation.
Okay.
And strategy. So you're posting these videos all over, right? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Are you focusing on Instagram? Are you doing TikTok yet? Like what's your game plan as far as getting these videos out and like expanding your brand across other platforms?
Yeah, so I just kind of cross promote right now. And I'm really starting to learn like Instagram content doesn't just work everywhere. So like it doesn't translate at all on YouTube, like the short kind of minute video. So that's why I'm creating this like web series. And then I have a TikTok. I don't know what the hell's going on. Just a bunch of fucking people dancing all over the place. So I can't really figure that one out. But it's
TikTok's very music oriented. So you could come up with great original.
You would crush TikTok, dude.
Yeah, you would crush.
That's like meant for you.
Yeah, TikTok, you could just do like 15-second, 20-second little skits too. So that Instagram Reels you just posted yesterday that I shared so kindly out of the kindness of my heart.
Yeah, that got 25,000 views.
Oh, nice.
That's like a lot more than what my other video. I think the Reels, that was my first Reels.
Yeah, no, Reels get a ton of views. They do like almost 5 to 10 times the amount of views my normal videos get. But for TikTok, the algorithm on TikTok still allows someone with no followers to have massive videos and get followers out of nowhere. So Instagram, you have to keep building your audience and then get views based off of that. TikTok, you could have one follower post one funny video and have it get 100,000 views. So I think you should probably do a bunch of TikToks, because even if you're not doing TikToks, or even if TikTok is not around in like a year or something like that, Instagram's already adopted the technology with Reels. So people are going to have to start creating videos like that.
So you think Reels, you can cross promote the Reels and the TikToks? Or should you just create, because I'm looking at creating like specific content to TikTok. And then I'm even looking now to do like, okay, I'm going to do Insta TV, like a normal video, and Reels. Like I'm going to have specific content for all that across Instagram, and then longer videos on YouTube. Like I'm trying to really ramp up my content creation next year, like, and actually really focus on each platform as its own thing. So, but yeah, you think you can like cross promote Reels and TikTok, or just do like all their own thing?
Well, TikTok works better when you actually film natively on the app. So
that's what I thought. Yeah.
But you could still download your Reels and then post that video to TikTok, because it's in the same like vertical format and everything. So, but TikTok really does like it when you film on the app and use their actual music as opposed to importing a video from your phone. But yeah, I would just keep posting old content to TikTok, post like 30-second clips of your old music videos and old skits and stuff, and just see how it works. That's how I first did it on TikTok.
Yeah, that's what, because I keep seeing TikTok and it's like shit, and the shit on there is like, okay, I feel like TikTok is, a lot of it is for people who aren't funny.
Mhm.
It's like easy for them to be funny
Yes.
on TikTok because you can just like.
Hey Ben, you should get on it then.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually not funny at all. But I did start us on we're on the live feed for BNN right now. So just waiting
nice.
everybody they're watching you. We have a handful of people watching. But I did see, if you guys ever want to watch a really good TikTok account, go to Tower Gas Videos. You ever seen that?
No.
Is that the guy that like hands candy to people and calls them beautiful?
No. There's a oh yeah. That guy. There's a liquor store in Fresno. And he's got a bunch of like the local like tweakers. They all dance and stuff, but it's called Tower Gas Video. It's a huge.
You love gas station videos. You're always showing me that shit.
I am. It's that.
Oh wait, maybe I saw that guy. I like that Daniel Mack guy who asks the people in the cars what they do for a living.
Yeah.
No, I never seen that. Is it good?
I've seen this.
Yeah, he like goes to rich people.
You know what? We should get you out on the street, Matt. We got to figure out a bunch of new segments. We should do a whole call about just ideas for content. That would be fun.
Yeah, get some more field reporting stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Really in the field. I'll go to the malls. We'll do it.
Yeah, once we could get back into real estate conferences and stuff, we want to go out there, film some episodes of BNN, and have you actually like talk to agents or something, and be funny.
Actually, Matt, I have a question for you. So the people that are watching at home, everyone that tunes into this, the hundreds of them, what would you give them advice on how to make content and videos? If you can give them some feedback as to how to get started, because a lot of realtors, like Eric said, the bar's so low, it's hard to get into it. They don't know where to go. How would you tell someone to start to do some of the things you do to create content?
I think it has to be specific to you. Like now I'm getting a lot of people who are, they're like, hey, can you, I'll pay you to write me like a video script or something. I'm like, it might not translate because that's not your personality, right? I think it has to be super specific to you and really like lean into that. As soon as I got more niche, like everything got, like my business did better, which is weird because you would think just the broader you are.
Right.
But like, that's why it's like with real estate, like you're already niche in real estate. And then if you can find something that's even just a little bit more and just find people who can relate. So like my thing's comedy. I like to make people laugh and then it kind of translate and people like it. But if you're, if you're not like, if you're a shy person or something, find like a hobby or something you like. I always use horseback riding for an example because it's like fucking weird, I guess. But
I used to use skydiving as my example because there was like the skydiving agent at some Inman conference that used to give
Didn't he want to do that for us? He wanted to be on the show.
That's the helicopter guy. That's a different guy. Oh, maybe it is. No, you're right. Maybe it is that skydiving.
I think he was trying to be on the show. He's like, I'll jump out of an airplane for the show. That's what he said.
Yeah, we're like, why?
Yeah, we're like, what would you do that?
Why would he do that?
I won't do that. That's where I draw the line. So if you ever need
to pick up like 2 followers, maybe. But yeah, I used to give a similar answer to that, Matt, because I was at an Inman conference where the skydiving agent always talked about like, show your interests, show your hobbies, because you're going to relate with people that like share your similar interests. So I would literally give your answer verbatim, but instead of horseback riding, I would say skydiving. So
yeah, because you're going to find a whole, like I said, my thing's comedy and I guess music. And that's where, you relate with people. So yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of people who horseback ride or jump out of planes.
Or both at the same time, right?
Yeah, that'd be really impressive.
Jump off a horse out of a plane.
Yeah, exactly.
That's real deal. But and then just kind of go for it. I think everyone, like I didn't know if this shit was gonna work or if people were just gonna think I was an idiot and never work with me again. But if you just always think about it, you're just never gonna. You just got to do it. And are you just filming? Are you just filming these videos on your phone, or do you have a special camera, editing software, or is it just like phone? And I know your wife does the voice for the other phone calls, correct? Yeah. For pretty much up until about 2 months ago, I was iPhone, and I have like a little lav mic, and I was doing it on iMovie to film. Now I just bought this like camera. It's a Panasonic.
Nice.
I don't fucking know. The guy said it was good at the store. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing with it, but it looks pretty good. So now I use that, and I bought Final Cut Pro just because some of the stuff is just a little harder. Like for my parodies, I like to have like the captions and stuff so people can follow along with the words. And then like I have a videographer who's Unreal for like my agency introduction video and Scream. And yeah, so I hire out when it's like a more in-depth video. But yeah, literally your iPhone and think of a cool idea. Just what I always say is like look at all realtors content. So if you want to make like a market update video, look at a bunch of realtors content and don't fucking do that.
Right. To the exact opposite of 99% of the realtors out there.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, good point. Eric, that's actually a really good idea for like what Matt just said about his the camera. You should do some sort of meme thing where it was like the house guy said it was a good investment. Like people that buy houses. No.
Matt, do you know what he's talking about?
I kind of at first thought like the guy you're talking about the guy at the store, but I don't know who the house guy is now.
Yeah, leave the meme creation to me, Ben. I think I got that one.
Okay. I'll stick to the deals.
Yeah. You stick to actually doing deals. I'll stick to making fun of doing deals. I think it's a good combination.
Right. Well, at least those at home can see our synergy now.
Yeah, exactly. my mom will be happy that the banter continues.
The banter is very soft.
Yeah, the banter just interrupted my concluding statement, but that's okay. Matt, thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure having you. We love having you on the BNN. It's been fun to watch your account blow up over the last year since I got introduced to you early this year. You've picked up like 6,000 followers or something like that, which is incredible. So yeah, we wish you luck in your journey, and we hope that you can continue making content for us. And yes.
Now for an actual exit, because that was scripted and
I know. It actually wasn't scripted at all.
Matt, that was like the intro to your acceptance speech at the end of the year when you hit your 10K. Don't listen to it. It sounds like
I need the 10K.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for being on the show. And we will probably Zoom you after this or another day when we can figure out how to get some more content created together.
Yeah, Zoom me after this.
There's going to be a ton of content coming from
you guys aren't doing anything.
No, we're not doing anything. This is all I got today. I was hoping this would, if we didn't have a 40 minutes.
Eric's got his Dreamcatcher class at 11, so he's got to catch that, but then he's free.
Exactly.
So, man, you're like, it's 2:00 here. You guys are just waking up. I've had a photo shoot. I've closed 26 deals this morning.
Jesus Christ.
You guys are sitting there with the sniffles.
Pumpkin spice of the day, dude. We just got started.
I know. You just started. I'm wrapping up.
But dude, thanks for doing this, really, because it's been cool to just hear the Lionetti behind the scenes rather than the dude in the leather jacket. It's the dude with the buyer's agent. So
I actually do have one more question. Do you have any advice for us and for BNN on how we can improve the show? Any topics that we could discuss? Any ways we could go about filming that you think would be better for the show?
Right now, I like it. Like I like that you broke it up.
Do you think that was a good move?
I'm
getting mixed reactions.
I know it's hard because like it's a news show, but like I like watching short clips. I don't have like a good attention span, so I think that was a solid move. And then like you're adding like more, I guess, effects now of like pop-ups and stuff. I love that shit. But no, I like it because it's actually informative, especially like I like when you talk about the Instagram growth and the social media growth, and you can find more stuff on that because that's what every agent wants, and like to just be giving that bit of knowledge for free, especially that's like unheard of.
Well, actually,
thank you for the compliments.
They actually want what's up with the market Wednesday, but whatever, you guys don't matter. So,
do you think there's a such thing as overexposure, like posting too much or seeing too much of the same person? Because that's kind of what I get worried about.
Coming from the broke agent.
Well, no, I'm curious because I only try to post a couple times a day on the broke agent. But like for BNN, like if you're seeing us 4 times a week as opposed to just like one long show every Wednesday. I wonder if people are like, these fucking guys again, like Tech Tip Tuesday, Whack Me Off Wednesday. Like there's too many of these days. Like, why isn't it just, one long show basically? We'll edit that part out.
I mean, the Gary V theory would beg to differ.
What's his theory?
He's like post fucking 8 times a day. Like he says you should always be in front of people. And like, I see how it can get annoying, but at the end of the day, it's like, shit, man, you got to get your shit out there. And like,
shit, man, you got to get your shit out there. That's the Lionetti
meme template if I've ever.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's actually my new. It's going in my bio. It's actually going on my business card.
Right under content creator.
If you Google Whack Me Off Wednesday, you'll find 5 years ago what Eric was doing next to the agency.
On Casting Couch?
Yeah, it was Casting Couch, Beverly Hills edition. That's what he was doing.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I think some people, well, a lot of agents also fake to be too busy. So they'll see a 10-minute video and be like, oh, I'm too busy to watch this.
Right.
When really they're doing shit all.
They're just looking at more shit on the social media feed. It doesn't like.
No, I can't. No, they want to see, what the Kardashians are doing and that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, well, man, it was great to have you on the show.
Yes.
Just do another conclusion.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Hey, Eric, script another one. Come up with another bullshit canned response to close this out.
I'm just not going to say anything now. Man, why don't you just finish it?
That's going to do it for us this week on Lionetti Zoom call. Matt, we appreciate having you. Lionetti, not Lionetti. News breaking just now. Eric, no one cares. We'll see you guys next week. And
wait, we didn't even let Matt plug himself. For the people at home, Matt, what's your Instagram handle, Facebook? Where can people find you? They do that at the end of every podcast, Ben.
That's right. I was ready to get rid of Eric that quick. Sorry. Matt, fill us in on how we can get a hold of you.
Oh, you have to be somewhere, Matt? Are we interrupting you?
We should get the Guinness World Record in here. I think we've got the longest closing of all time.
I know, seriously.
We should try this out. We've been closing for a solid 8 minutes.
Hey, it's the longest.
So you're going to tell people where to find you?
Yeah. So Instagram, sounds like Lionetti, Lionetti. I understand the confusion. That's my main place. Just go to Instagram, find me there. You can see all the shit I'm doing. Like I said, this is a BNN exclusive. I'm starting a web series. First episode might be out next week. We're hoping.
Yeah. What's it called?
And it's called List the Six.
Like six, Canada?
It's Toronto.
Right.
From that Drake song. So
right.
Really adopted that because he's our guy out here,
I love Drake.
Yeah.
Out here. He's great.
Okay. Well, good for you too then.
Yeah, good for both of us. Ben, do you have any opinions on Drake before we wrap this up?
I was actually about to start my podcast next week called Degrassi Homes, and it was just going to be a one-off of Listed with Six.
Wait, got it.
Okay.
Is it
List the Six?
The Six?
Yeah.
Yeah, List the Six. All right. Anyway, hey, Matt, thanks for having us. Thanks for having us on your podcast. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm going to end this, and then we're going to Zoom right after.
We should actually really do a skip after this to brainstorm what we can do.
All right, later.
See you
Later, guys.